You've probably wondered how to teach your kids the complex concept of how to be happy. I have explained this in 3 critical steps which are also proven by science and psychologists. If you stick till the end, you can raise your child with a mindset into a successful adult who can find happiness whenever and wherever, no matter what challenges come their way. It all starts with understanding your own thought processes as a parent and then sharing that wisdom with your children. Let's break it down. People generally react to life's ups and downs in 3 different ways. This is a super important lesson to pass down to your kids for their emotional intelligence. The first way we react is by wanting or desiring something. This isn't necessarily bad. It can teach kids about goal setting. But beware. Our culture bombards your kids with messages that they need to achieve or obtain things to be truly happy. Messages like, you'll be happy if you get the latest video game, or you need to be popular at school, are everywhere. Now think back. Achieving some of these things feels good momentarily, but then what? It's an important lesson for your kids that such achievements offer only temporary joy. Your kids will return to the original level of happiness. Teaching this concept can help your kids build resilience. Meanwhile, all that wanting has actual costs, like less money in your pocket or even stress. So, the big takeaway is that true happiness doesn't lie in wanting. That's a life lesson your kids can't afford to miss. The second way we respond to life is by rejecting things. And let's be honest, this is an unhealthy way to go through life. This pattern can start from the moment we wake up. Teaching your kids to recognize this helps them manage their emotions better. Phrases like, I don't want to go to school, or I don't like this food, are early signs. Kids should be aware of these rejecting thoughts. And it's not just about rejecting situations. Sometimes kids reject other people. Here's where teaching your kids empathy and understanding comes in. We've all heard your kids complaining, why can't she be faster? Or, he's so annoying. Teaching your kids to curb such thoughts fosters kindness. Kids even reject themselves sometimes. Teaching your children self-compassion is essential. When you think, I'm not good at this, or I'll never be able to do that, you're setting an example for your kids. Advocate for yourself by using positive self-talk. We know there isn't much happiness in a life filled with rejection. Make sure your kids get this life lesson. Now, the third way we react is by zoning out. Kids do it too, mainly when they think something is boring. It could be during homework or when they have to sit quietly somewhere. This kind of disengagement is not great for kids. When kids zone out, everything feels hazy. Encourage your kids to be mindful instead. Tell them zoning out is like putting a black and white filter over their eyes. It can help them understand the value of focus. Children's minds may wander to past regrets or future anxieties when in a zoning state. Teach your kids the benefit of being present-minded. Long story short, this is not a healthy mental space for your kids. Mindfulness is the opposite and can help your kids in the long run. Considering that 99% of an average person's reactions are in these 3 states, awareness is more critical than ever. No wonder so many people are unhappy. This is why teaching your kids healthier mental habits is so crucial. So, what's the big secret to lasting happiness for your kids? Actually, there's a 4th way, a once-in-a-blue-moon state for which we should all aim. True happiness is found right here in this 4th way. It's when you're so absorbed in a moment that there's no room for wanting, rejecting, or zoning out. Remember those times you spent just watching your kids play? That's it. Pass that magic on to them. In this 4th state, there's no judgment. There's just pure experience. Teach your kids to just be and absorb the world without always having to judge it. The awesome thing is this 4th way is where lasting happiness resides. It's a lesson you and your family can practice together. Being fully present makes room for happiness. Maybe try some family time without distractions to practice this. One practical way to improve is through family meditation sessions. These sessions help families be mindful together and foster a sense of unity. With the right guidance, your children can build a home in their hearts where true happiness lives. That's the key to emotional intelligence. Remember, true lasting happiness doesn't come from wanting, rejecting, or zoning out. Guide your kids to the 4th way of being present and mindful. They will unlock a lifetime of happiness. If your kids are raised with this 4th way, they'll be way ahead in happiness when they reach adulthood. Help them cultivate a mindset of resilience, acceptance, and self-compassion so they can face life head-on. Because studies have backed this up time and again. It's not just fluff, it's science. So if you're up for a happiness journey, this is it. It's a call to action for your family. There's no shortcut to happiness. But mindfulness and this fourth method come pretty close to being a roadmap. Stay tuned for more family well-being insights. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon. Raising kids who will be successful adults is a journey worth enjoying, and we are just getting started.